From deep, deep in the heart of Southern Maryland, it's Beatsville with your hosts, Mad Daddy and
Diabla.
This week, Essential Delta Blues. There is no rock and roll without the blues. And the blues, they came from the Delta in Mississippi. Bass patterns, guitar riffs, and piano boogies invented in the Delta flow through Western popular music, from hard rock to disco to jazz to movie soundtracks to folk to pop to singer-songwriter compositions in any format or genre you care to name. It's an epic story of a music and culture created against tremendous odds. Here's Robert Palmer in his seminal work, Deep Blues. Delta Blues was created not just by black people, but by the poorest, most marginal black people. Most of the men and women who sang and played it could neither read nor write. They owned almost nothing and lived in virtual serfdom. They were not considered respectable enough to work as house servants for the whites or to hold responsible positions within their own communities. Blues was so disreputable that even its staunchest devotees frequently found it prudent to disown it, and this included middle-class blacks and those who aspired to attain such status. Yes, impossible odds, but despite continuing assaults by its own people, the blues survived and somehow, someway, thrived. It is to these brave souls, who soldiered so bravely on despite the disdain and opprobrium and violence visited on them, that we dedicate today's show.
Cages for it ball, my dealer. My roll, feed mount and you let it fall. Everybody have a jelly roll like mine. I live in town, I ain't got no brown. I want it down, my jelly. My roll, feed mount and you let it fall. You start to grab it, you bring it, you see the wheels out of so we can get it high. And my right mind says, I blow the town, my jelly. My roll, feed mount, or you let it fall. Just shake it, hang it to the wall. And I don't want to keep going ball. You break it, you can hang it to the wall. And I don't want to keep my jelly. My roll, feed mount, or you let it fall. I ain't got nobody job but me and myself. They blew all the time. When the sun was down, my jelly. My roll, feed mount, or you let it fall. You can shake it, you can break it, you can hang it to the wall. And I don't want to kill you with ball. You can break it, you can hang it to the wall. I don't want to kill my jelly, my roll, feed mount, or you let it fall. You can snatch it, you can grab it, you can bring it, you can twist it in the wheels out of so we can get it on. That's my right mind, you want them time about the jelly, my roll, feed mount, or you let it fall. Just shake it, you can bring it, you can hang it to the wall. And I don't want to kill you with ball. You can bring it, you can hang it to the wall. And I don't want to kill you with ball. My jelly, my roll, feed mount, or you let it fall. I know I've been to town, I walked around, saw the river town, I fooled around. My jelly, my roll, feed mount, or you let it fall. Just shake it, you can bring it, you can hang it to the wall. And I don't want to kill you with ball. You can break it, you can hang it to the wall. And I don't want to kill you with my jelly, my roll, feed mount, or you let it fall. Just shake it, you can bring it, you can hang it to the wall. And I don't want to kill you with my jelly, my roll, feed mount, or you let it fall.
Just my broom. Up in
been loving. Good friend can't get my room. I'm gonna write a letter. Telephone every town I know. I'm gonna write a letter. Telephone every town I know. If I can't find in West Helena, she must be in East Monroe, I know. I don't want no woman won't send me downtown, man, she me. I don't want no woman won't send me downtown, man, she me. She's a no good Tony. They shouldn't lie on the street. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home. You can mistreat me here, babe, but you can't when I go home. And I'm getting up in the morning. I believe I'll dust my broom. I'm getting up in the morning. I believe I'll dust my broom. But when the black man you've been loving, a friend can't get my room. I'm gonna call up Johnny. She's my good girl over there. I'm gonna call up Johnny. She's my good girl over there. I can't find on Philippines Island. She must be in Ethiopia somewhere.
Crying can't hit mama. Crying so low till her knee. Crying can't hit mama. So low till her knee. Yeah, Kakarotto, take it, can't blue. Crying mama, you know candy killed her knee. Crying mama, crying candy killed her knee. Candy don't cry, baby, never die. I will come up this morning, rain can't eat on my mind. Woke up this morning, can't eat was on my mind. Woke up this morning, can't eat on my mind. Grind on, Lord, I want candy low to learn me. Take care to rub it, turn but my soul. Take up grass, don't do the easy road. I will come every morning, cry candy round my bed, run here somebody, take it candy too. find your soul and take the candy blue. Crying mama, 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 crying candy killing me. Bleed to my soul, Lord, they gon' kill me dead.
Look here, Judge, give me the lowest fine. I kill a man by the stuff of mine. Somebody been bought this. Somebody been bought this stuff. Somebody been bought it. Ain't gonna tell you no lie. I don't mind my gal running around. Save a little more of that stuff of mine. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been bought this stuff. Somebody been bought it. Ain't gonna tell you no lie. I got every morning, feeling bad, thinking about that stuff I had. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been bought this stuff. Somebody been bought it. Ain't gonna get no love. Want to keep your daddy from crying. Save a little more of that stuff of mine. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been bought it. Ain't gonna tell you no love. You can arrest me, Judge, and put me in the cell. Me and my gal, they done very well. Somebody been bought that stuff of mine. Somebody been bought it, ain't gonna tell you no lie. You can drink your whiskey, woman, I'm inclined. God to see that stuff of mine. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been bought that stuff. Somebody been bought it, ain't gonna tell you no lie. When I was a little boy running around, kill every man by the stuff of mine. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been bought it. Ain't gonna tell you no lie. I got a little girl to live way in town. Save me all that stuff of mine. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been booting this stuff of mine. Somebody been booting. Ain't gonna tell you no lie. I cried that night all the night before. Took my step and I walked out your door. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been booting this stuff. Somebody been bought it. Ain't gonna tell you no lie. You can put on your dress gown and run around. Swear I'll kill you by the stuff of mine. Somebody been bought it. Somebody been bought this stuff. Well, baby, I'm doing very well. I'm going to read them. Somebody been born in this stuff. Somebody been born, I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
right, we kick things off with Charlie Patton, Shake It and Break It. Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
Loved it.
He's an American Delta blues musician, as all our artists here are today, and songwriter, and its first great star. His hoarse, impassioned singing style, fluid guitar playing, and unrelenting beat had one and all honoring him as the original king of the Delta blues. Robert Johnson followed. I'll believe I'll dust my broom. Now, here's the late, great rock musician and music scholar Cub Coda on this towering figure of the Delta blues. If the blues has a truly mythic figure, one whose story hangs over the music the way Charlie Parker's does over jazz or Hank Williams does over country, it is Robert Johnson, certainly the most celebrated figure in the history of blues. Of course, his legend is immensely fortified by the fact that Johnson also left behind a small legacy of recordings that are considered the emotional apex of the music itself. And for those not in the know, Johnson is the epical figure supposedly met the devils at the crossroads and sold his soul
That's right.
for the ability to play incendiary and unsurpassed music. Tommy Johnson followed, Canned Heat Blues. Tommy only recorded for 2 years, 1928 to 1930, but he left in his wake a body of work that would become, down through the years, highly influential. In the evolution of pre-Robert Johnson Delta blues, only Son House and Charlie Patton's work looms larger. His strengths, a powerful voice that could go from an atavistic growl to an unearthly falsetto in a heartbeat, and a guitar style that was a veritable encyclopedia of all the Delta tropes extant, and then some. And yes, this is where that California Boogie Blues Band got their name.
And by the way, Robert Johnson, another one of the 27 Club, he died at 27, so he left that legacy, but he was only 27 years old.
I did not know that. I believe he was poisoned by a jealous husband. A lot of these blues musicians met untimely ends because, well, they weren't making much money and they were paid in alcohol and the women they could bed down with. And a lot of them didn't care if these women were married or not or taken. And that's a shame because you got a lot of great artists. And I think that's what happened to Johnson, if memory serves. Big Joe Williams. Somebody's Been Borrowing That Stuff. Great title. Delta blues pioneer, an extraordinarily talented blues musician, brilliant songwriter, powerful vocalist, and an exceptionally inventive guitarist. All right, Diablo, in class, you probably know this. Here we go. You want to learn to play Delta blues? Fine. Just understand that you've got to treat your guitar as a drum as well as a carrier of the melody. This is African-derived music, after all. So, assiduously study the work of Charlie Patton and Bucka White and learn to beat on that box, snap those strings, knock the hell out of that neck, and throw in some frying or buzzing effects to intensify the percussive effects. Or you can skip that and just go straight on to Big Joe Williams, who, we are told, made manifest the concept of guitar as drum, playing on his G-Tune 9-string through a small ramshackle amp with a pie plate nailed to it and a beer can dangling against that.
Oh, my God.
Hammering out an unparalleled and endless number of riffs for over 60 years.
Oh, my God. 9 strings?
Yeah. People don't know much about Big Joe Williams. Only,
oh, my God.
Only those blues aficionados and exponents of the style. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Big Joe Williams. We finished with the Mississippi Juke Band, Barbecue Bust. In 1936, two brothers, Roosevelt and Uroy Graves, spelled U-A-R-O-Y, waltzed into a small recording studio. They called themselves the Mississippi Juke Band, although they were hardly that, as they had only a piano, guitar, and a tambourine at their disposal. Despite that, what the Jukes went on to record was something special. According to the Rolling Stone Illustrated History of Rock and Roll, the Jukes, in this session, may very well have given birth to rock and roll. Yes, indeed, as the brothers' two recordings, Barbecue Bust and Dangerous Woman, featured fully formed rock and roll guitar riffs and a stomping rock and roll beat. Verily, it can be said that this relatively unnoticed session laid the groundwork for an entire genre.
Oh, my.
How about that? All right, let's move into set 2 with Bo Carter and What Kind of Scent Is This?
I was at home last night. I was all alone, long about 12 o'clock. My baby come pulling in home. Now, baby, what kind of sin is that? Baby, what kind of sin is that? I mean, what kind of sin is that that you bringing here in my home? Now, I could not sleep the balance of the night. The scent you brought in, it didn't smell just right. Now, baby, what kind of scent is that? Baby, what kind of scent is that? Baby, what kind of scent is that that you bringing here in my home? Now she try to make like it's something we've been frying. She Nina come with that junk, says she knows she's lying. Baby, what kind of scent is that? Baby, what kind of scent is that? Baby, what kind of scent is that that you bringing here in my home? Now when she come in, she was squeezing her hand. I believe she been off doing a job for another man. Baby, what kind of scent is that? Baby, what kind of scent is that? Baby, what kind of scent is that that you bringing here in my home? Come dragging in, it was about 12:30. If I do right, baby, I'd take a stick and I would give you hell. 'Cause what kind of scent is that? Baby, what kind of scent is that? Baby, what kind of scent is that that you bringing here in my home?
Had caught that train and gone. Now won't you start my jumper, find my overhaul? I'm gonna ride that train that they call the Cannonball. It's depot agent closure, depot down. The woman I'm loving, she finna blow this town. Now that mean old fireman, that cruel old Legion, yeah, gonna take my baby and leave me lonesome here. Telling what that train won't do. It'll take your baby and run right over you. Now that Indian man ought to be ashamed myself. Take women from their husbands, babies from their mother's breast. I walked down the track when the stars used to shine. Looked like every minute I was going to lose my mind. Now my knees was weak, my footsteps was all I heard. Looked like every minute I was stepping in another wine. It's there for age and closure, there for down. The girl I'm loving, she finna blow this town. Now that mean old fireman, real old Indian, yeah. Gonna take my baby and leave me long time, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Got to bottle up and go. Got to bottle up and go. I'm high power women. Yeah. Now she may be old, not in yeah. She ain't too old for the shift, dumb girl. She got to what? Tell me again. Got the ball up and go. Now I'm high power women. Yeah. Now I told my gun week 4 last to get she's coming just a little too fast. She had to ball it up and go. She had to ball it up and go. And I'm high power women. Yeah, she. Now the nigger and the white man playing 7 up. Nigga beat the white man, was scared to pick it up. He had to ball him to what? Had to ball him go. And I'm high power women. Yeah. Now look here, baby. She stayed last night. Ain't none of your business. She don't do me right. You got to do what? Tell me you don't understand. I got to ball up and go. I ain't gonna ball up. Now I'm high power women. Yeah. Now a nickel is a nickel, a dime is a dime. Don't need no girl if she want one. She had to do what? Had to ball up and go. Now I'm high power women. Yeah. Now my mama killed a chicken. She thought it was a duck. She put him on the table with a leg sticking up. He had to do what? He had to ball up and go. And I'm high power women, sure got the ball up and go. Yeah, play it, man. Beat up, beep, bam, 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 din, beep, bam, 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 beat up, beep, bam, 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 beep, ida, ida, da, da, da. Yeah, uh-huh. Got to bottle up and go. Got to bottle up and go. Now you high power women, sure got to bottle up and go.
Well, all right. She the boogie-woogie gal, I sure likes the rule. Look here, gal, just from my school, she the boogie-woogie fool. She what? She just from my school. Yeah. She the boogie-woogie gal. She just ain't never learned my rule. Look here, down, little woman. Yeah. Why you been so long? Had no boogie-woogie, now partner says she been gone. She the boogie-woogie girl. She the what? She the boogie-woogie girl. Oh, she the boogie-woogie fool. She the boogie-woogie fool. Why she never learned my rule? Look at that gal over yonder, sitting in the corner. She do the boogie-woogie, mom, you think sure it's funny. Why she the boogie-woogie gal? Why she boogie-woogie fool? She the boogie-woogie gal. She just ain't learned my rule. Do the boogie-woogie. Man. Do the boogie-woogie. You won't do it right. Do it both day, then come not gonna do the boogie-woogie. Yeah, the boogie-woogie. Gonna do the boogie-woogie both night and day. I'll be there. Yeah.
now, Tom. Boogie with a bass. Now you getting in there. Oh, juke trip. Oh, boogie song. Yeah. Cut up sideways now.
Look at now, gal, why you been so long? You the boogie gal since I've been gone. She the boogie fool. Why she ain't learned my rule? She the boogie gal, just ain't never learned my rule. Do the boogie, brother.
Yes. I'll get it rock.
On the beat. My mama feeling nice. None of your bitch, you don't do me right. We're gonna pitch a boogie woogie. Oh, shit, a boogie woogie. Oh, pitch a boogie woogie. Mama, bang on that long.
One more time. Beat out. Yeah. Hold your business. Out, the boogie woogie.
Got the boogie woogie blue.
Hello, little school girl. Good morning, little school girl. Can I go home? Can I go home with you? Now you can tell your mother and your father that Sonny boy's a little school boy too. I woke up this morning. Lord, I couldn't make me no. Lord, I couldn't make me no time. Why that I didn't have no blues, woman, but I was all messed up in mind. Now you be my baby, come on and be my baby. I'll buy you a diamond, I'll buy you a diamond ring. While if you don't be my little woman, and I won't buy you a doggone thing. I'm gonna buy me an airplane, I'm gonna buy me an airplane. I'm gonna fly all over Disneyland, I'm gonna fly all over Disneyland. Don't find the one that I'm loving, and I ain't going to let my airplane down. I don't know Harlem, I don't know Harlem. Baby, wasn't this world, baby, wasn't this world. Well, that I don't never hurt your feelings or either get mad.
All right, we open set 2 with Bo Carter. What kind of scent is this? We remember Bo today, if at all, for his risque blues songs, but that's unfair, as he was not only one of the most popular bluesmen of the 30s, but a pretty fair and inventive guitar picker. He had his serious side, as his membership in the legendary string band, the Mississippi Sheiks, would attest. And record companies aren't going to let you record 110 sides if all you've got is naughty compositions to bring to the table.
110 sides.
Yeah. So what else? He was the first to record the original version of Corrine Corina and has worked his influence on a number of blues rockers, most notably, you'll like this, Diablo, the late great Irish blues shredder, Rory Gallagher.
Oh, man.
Yeah, big fan, big
Yeah.
fan. Charlie McCoy followed with That Lonesome Train Took My Baby Away. Working with his older brother Joe, the versatile Charlie McCoy ranked among the great blues accompanists of his era. His nimble, sensitive guitars, slide guitar, and mandolin work enriching recordings from performers including Tommy Johnson and Ishmael Bracey and the Mississippi Sheiks. Also did yeoman work backing his sister-in-law, Memphis Minnie. Had a winning tenor voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Had a winning tenor voice, and most scholars believe he could have parlayed that into stardom. Among his scattered solo sessions is the first known recorded rendition of the song that eventually became Sweet Home Chicago.
Oh, my.
But he preferred to remain in the background.
Oh.
Tommy McLennan was next up with Bottle It Up and Go. That was a nasty raw bit of blues. One of America's most successful, down home, I'll say, blues recording artists during the period when he recorded 20 singles for the Bluebird label from 39 to 42. Chronic alcoholism cut his career short, and after moving to Chicago, McLennan virtually disappeared. The last time Honey Boy Edwards saw him, McLennan was drinking heavily and living in a hobo jungle. McLennan died of bronchopneumonia in Chicago on May 9, 1961. In retrospect, his music can now be considered as some of the most compelling and important of its period, alongside the recognized legends Son House, Robert Johnson, and Charlie Patton. This is his classic, Bottle Up and Go, remains one of the true classics of country blues, covered many times by numerous artists. Robert Petway, Boogie Woogie Woman, an American blues singer and guitarist, recorded only 16 songs, but it has been said that he was an influence on many notable blues and rock musicians, including John Lee Hooker, Muddy Waters, and Jimi Hendrix.
Oh.
Yeah. Not much is known about the man other than that he lived and played in Mississippi. His song, Catfish Blues, gained some notoriety when it was recorded by Muddy Waters, who renamed it Rolling Stone, providing inspiration later for the name, of course, the rock band, the Rolling Stones. And we finished up with Sonny Boy Williamson, Good Morning Schoolgirl, a.k.a. John Lee Curtis Williamson, often referred to as the father of the modern blues harp. He recorded for Bluebird and Victor from 37 to 47. Already during his lifetime, Sonny Boy Williamson II, a.k.a. Rice Miller, was performing in the South as Sonny Boy Williamson. But as far as is known, the original, John Lee Williamson, never contested this appropriation of his name. His popular songs, original or adapted, include Good Morning Schoolgirl, or Little Schoolgirl, Sugar Mama, Early in the Morning, and Stop Breaking Down. Later in his career, he was a mentor to many up-and-coming blues musicians who moved to Chicago, including Muddy Waters. Sonny Boy laid down more than 120 sides for RCA from that period, 37 to 47. Too many to count ending up in the repertoire. What I'm trying to say is so many of his songs ended up in the repertoire of Chicago blues players, both large and small, after the end of World War II. We can't list them here. His major innovation was his call and response style of alternating vocal passages with startling harmonica blasts. So influential was this musical invention that almost every blues harpist worth his or her salt adopted it. Sadly, Sonny Boy Williamson wouldn't live to reap any appreciable rewards from his genius. He died at the age of 34, bludgeoned to death during a botched robbery while at the height of his popularity.
Oh, my God.
I know, just a tragedy.
Oh,
and that's that note. Let's move into set 3 with Skip James and I'm So Glad.
And I am so glad, and I am so glad, till I don't know what to do. And I am so tired, and I am tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. And I say cuckoo, cuckoo, just like a little baby do. I'd love to have a loving kiss from you. Then I would be so glad, then I would be so glad, till I don't know what to do. And I am so tired, and I am tired, I'm tired, I'm
I've been longing for you. And I am so, then I am glad, till I don't know what to do. And I am so glad, till I don't know what to do. And I'm tired of weeping, tired of mourning, I'm tired of groaning for you. Till I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I just don't know what to do. My heart's are weary, and I've been grieving, and I've been crying for you. That's when I am so, then I am so glad, till I just don't know what to do. My hearts are weary, and I am grieving, and I've been crying for you. And I am so glad, till I just don't know what to do. My heart's are weary, and I am lonely, and I've been grieving for you. Till I don't know what to do. I just don't know, I just don't know what to do.
Baby, crawling to your door. Got anything I want, mama, put up on your floor, 'cause I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Don't wanna catch you hanging around my maid, gonna use you for my friend. Well, I need feeding, baby, so I can get down. If you don't feed me, I'm gonna crawl back in the ground, 'cause I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Don't wanna catch you hanging around my maid, gonna use you for my friend. Well, you caught me crawling, mama. The grass was very high. I'm gonna keep on crawling, baby, till the day I die, 'cause I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Don't wanna catch you hanging around my maid, gonna use you for my friend. Yes, yes. Play it, boy. Baby, crawl into your bed to make you remember the words you have said, 'cause I'm a crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Don't wanna catch you hanging around my maid, gonna use you for my friend. to thee, throw it away. Say this jelly till some old rainy day. That's some holler. Oh, mother, shake 'em all down. I done some hollering mound. Mother, shake 'em all down. Fix myself and let me go to bed. This white light done gone to my head. Mother, holler. Oh, mother, shake 'em all down. I done stop hollering mound. Mother, shake 'em all down. I ain't been a Georgia bird. I've been to Georgia women got the best jelly rolling. That's some hollering. Oh, mother, shake 'em all down. I done stop hollering mound. Mother, shake 'em all down. Take me, mama, what you done. Made me love you now, yo. Man, I call me. That's some hollering. Oh, mother, shake 'em all down. I done stop hollering, mama. Mother, shake 'em all down. Baby got something, don't know what it is. Make me drunk and down on whiskey still is. That's some hollering. Oh, mother, shake 'em all down. I done stop hollering. Mother, shake 'em all down.
Pallet on your floor. Now won't you make me down one pallet on your floor? Now won't you make me down one pallet on your floor? Now make it so your man will never know. Now won't you make me one bunk upside your wall? Now won't you make me up one bunk upside your wall? Won't you make me down one bunk upside your wall? Be sure to make it now, baby, as long as I am tall. Oh, I love you, baby, 'cause you so nice and brown. Now, baby, love you, now, 'cause you so nice and brown. I love you, baby, 'cause you so nice and brown. 'Cause you tailor man, it ain't no hand-me-down. I love you, tell it what I do. Now, baby, I love you, now tell it what I do. Now, babe, I love you, now tell it what I do. I don't love no one, babe, like I love you. Now, I'm gonna give you all my mind. Now, babe, I'm gonna wait to war you all my mind. Now, babe, I'm going just to worry you on my mind. 'Cause you keep me worrying about it all that time. Now, mama, just to show it, 2 and 2 is 4. Now, babe, just to show it, 2 and 2 is 4. Just to show, now, babe, it's 2 and 2 is 4. I'm gonna get me another, I don't want you no more. I love you, mama, 'cause you so long and so. Now, baby, love you, 'cause you so long and so. Now, baby, I love you, 'cause you so way like 40 count 'em. Now I'm going away just for you, oh mama. Now I've been going away just for you, oh mama. Now I'm going away just for you, oh mama. 'Cause you keep me burning bottles all the time. Now won't you make me die one pallet on your floor? Now won't you make me die one pallet on your floor? Now won't you make me pallet on your floor? Now make it so your man won't never know.
I'm still in the sun, and it's heavy on my mind. I'm still in the sun, it's heavy on my mind. I can have a good time now if I got but one all the time. Always gonna be my home. Someday, Mississippi, always gonna be my home. That's the reason you hear me, that right here more. Every day in the week I go to Miss Georgia. Every day in the week I go to Miss Georgia. And get there by the love and about a girl. Nobody knows I feel like I do. Nobody knows I feel like I do. Everything I know it, I fold it through and through.
Skip James opened I'm So Glad. To tell you that Skip James was like no other blues player is to be severely understating things. The man could play, really play on the guitar and piano, but he wasn't interested in recording, and when rediscovered in the 60s, he wasn't too enthused about it, as he believed the blues was the devil's music. In his singing, rather than the deep, rough shouts associated with many early male blues singers, James sang in a high, thin wail, actually, I think. Kind of weird, but that Death's Dream Kingdom voice, haunting guitar, and staccato piano bursts contributed to some of the greatest blues sides ever recorded. Next up, Tony Holland's Crawlin' King Snake. Not much is known about this Delta blues singer and guitarist born around 1900 in Clarksdale, Mississippi, although what we do know is that John Lee Hooker declared him to be a major influence, and that he cut his first recording for OK Records in 1941. We are told, too, that he was admired and respected by those in the business, but that he never caught on, and so, after relocating to Chicago and playing and recording a bit, gradually drifted out of the business to focus on his day job as a barber.
Oh.
Right.
Aww.
Bucka White, Shake 'Em On Down, one of the most powerful, imaginative, and original country blues artists, both in the pre-war era, that's World War II to you and me, and during the folk blues revival of the 60s. In between, he made his own contribution to post-war blues by helping his young cousin, B.B. King, get started in Memphis. His guttural growl, pile-driving rhythms, and facile slide technique earned him recording dates in Memphis in 1930 and in Chicago in 1937, according to the Blues Foundation. The rest of his career, despite his affable character, appears to be a fight against success. Jail in 38, rediscovery there by folklorist Alan Lomax in 39, release in 40, and making headway with his finest recordings in Chicago. Then disappearing into factory work in Memphis in 42, and rediscovered by John Fahey via postcard in 63. And he sent a postcard to his last known address in Memphis and just said, blues singer, this address. And fortunately, there was a cousin working in the post office, and he was able to contact Bucka. And then, and it resulted in a revival and celebrated recording and performing career lasting until the man's death in 1977.
Aww.
Yeah, nice ending. Mm-hmm. Willie Brown, Make Me a Pallet on the Floor. Blues guitar player and vocalist. Historical importance was as a sideman performing and recording with other blues musicians, including Son House and Charlie Patton. Influenced Robert Johnson and Muddy Waters as well. Brown is considered one of the pioneering musicians of the Delta blues genre. Although normally an accompanist, Brown recorded 3 highly rated solo performances, M&O Blues, this one, and Future Blues. He disappeared from the music scene during the 40s, together with House, and died before the blues revival of the 60s. Now, that's unfortunate. And then we finished up, I believe, with Son House, Clarksdale Moan. Now, he's one of the most important figures in Delta. I mean, hell, make that blues, period. A contemporary of Charlie Patton and Robert Johnson, and like those greats, went on to make unsurpassed recordings in the 30s and 40s, and was later graced with a magnificent career revival after he was rediscovered in the 60s. Noted critic and journalist Mark Deming says it best when he notes that House's best work is among the most emotionally vivid of the country blues, with the slash and sharp strum of his guitar a powerful match for the moaning wail of his voice in his songs of love, faith, and lives gone wrong. All right. We're going into set 4 with Louise Johnson and All Night Long Blues.
Let's have a meeting here.
I woke up this morning.
Well,
Who's around myself? I woke up this morning. I never had no good man. What is my worry?
just left, tell my woman to come.
Well, I'm gonna get up there with my shoes in my face.
Oh, no, take this man.
I'm gonna get up Sunday morning, my shoes in my face.
Yeah, God Almighty.
Well, I'm gonna ramble until I find my loving.
That is the plan. Play it, tell
What's
my
that
woman
matter
to
now?
come. Ah, shut up.
What's the matter now? Lord, it's 3 times, yeah, David, I ain't good no longer down. Well, it's got out to see what sun don't you know. Make me love and caught some train and gone. I mean, caught the train. You done made me love it, I know. Caught the train and gone.
No, I ain't going nowhere.
Well,
No, baby, I
ride
ain't going
all night long. Well, ride the whole night long.
Lord have mercy. You want to just play it all night?
Better way you treat me, baby, I ain't gonna be here long.
I'm going to treat you better.
Well, I want to know if I'm right like a natural shot. Well, I'm crying like a natural shot.
Ain't a good one.
Never had no
what a shame. Ain't gonna marry, neither settle down. I'm gonna stay right sheltered, tie this bell house down. Yeah, I love you, baby, and I tell the world I do. And I love you, baby, and I tell the world I do. I don't love nobody whole round world but you. Ain't no use of weeping, ain't no need of crying. Ain't no use of weeping, ain't no need of crying. But you got a home just long as I got mine. You've been lucky now, woke up cold in hand. Yes, you've been lucky, woke up cold in hand. I was cause that now, nothing but a monkey man. And I love you, baby, you so nice and brown. And I love you, baby, you so nice and brown. 'Cause you put up solid so it won't come down. Said you get that letter now, mailed in your backyard. Said you get that letter now, mailed in your backyard. It's sad what it's sad, but the best old friend have to part. One morning, oh Lordy, when they found in the river, oh Lordy, why? One morning, when they come in the room, it's you, Lordy, one morning, oh, when they come in the room, Lord, I know, I know my family. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, somebody is calling me, oh Lordy, somebody's calling me. Oh, Lord, somebody is calling me. Lord, I know my family. To the sea one morning, oh Lord, we just found it in June one morning. The wind just come in the room. In the sea one morning, oh Lord, we just come in the room. Lord, I know my family. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, that soul my mother ain't gone, oh, Lordy, now. Yeah, oh, dear, that soul my mother ain't gone. Oh, dear, God, Lord, and I did. I done told my mother-in-law, Lord, I know, Lord, I know my timing. Oh, move my pillow, I tell you, turn my bed around. God, Lordy, don't you move my pillow, I tell you, turn my bed around. Don't you move, Lordy, my pillow, I tell you, turn my bed around. Lord, I know, Lord, I know my timing. Oh, hush, oh, hush, somebody is calling me. God, Lord, now hush, oh, hush, somebody is calling you. Oh, hush, Lord, hush, somebody is calling you. Lord, I know my family. Won't you tell me, mama, mama, what have I said or done? Won't you tell me, mama, mama, what have I said or done? When you treat me like my trouble just begun. Now, mama, it's something really worrying me. Mama, it's something worrying me. I can't none of my best woman's my whole time used to be. And your son went down, mama, let me lonesome here. See the sun went down, let me lonesome here. How the sun went down, let it so lonesome here. Now I ain't gonna be freezing dry. I ain't gonna be a freezing dry no more. Now my name we used to be, you're gonna make me go. Hi, 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 hi. Hey, 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 hey. I didn't know my rider would treat me this way.
God, don't lose your mind. When you lose your money, good God, don't lose your mind. And when you lose your woman, please don't fool with mine. I'm gonna buy me a bulldog. Watch my old lady while I sleep. I'm gonna buy me a bulldog. Watch my old lady while I sleep. Cause when
keep your wife at home. Get you a job, roll buddy man, and try to carry your labor home. If you married women, how to keep your husband at home. If you married women, how to keep your husband at home. You wanna take care of the man's labor and let these single boys alone. You can't watch your wife and your outside women. You can't watch your wife and your outside women too. While you're off with your woman, your wife could be at home, leaving you done, but it's what you found her to do. But it's what you found her to do.
All right, we open with Louise Johnson, All Night Long Blues. Delta blues singer, of course, and pianist, active in the 20s and 30s. From her brief recording career, Johnson completed 4 songs during a famed recording session in 1930, which included Charlie Patton, Son House, and Willie Brown.
Wow.
Yeah, little is known about her, although Johnson's self-accompaniment during the session is stylistically unique among female musicians of the era. Kid Bailey followed with Rowdy Blues. A singing guitarist cut only 178, but is historically significant as he collaborated with Charlie Patton and a circle of Delta blues musicians who swapped melodies, riffs, and lyrics during the late 20s and early 30s. Bertha Lee, again with Charlie Patton, Oh Death. Also only 178 released under her name, but she recorded on a dozen cuts with her husband, partner, Charlie Patton, as evidenced here. As you may or may not be able to hear, most critics think it was a shame that she did not record more. She had a powerful and distinctive voice.
That must have been amazing in their home. They probably sang together just to be sort of a fly on the wall. How cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Ishman Bracey, Brown Mama Blues, ordained minister who recorded for Victor in 28 and Paramount during 29 and 1930. Highly influential in the Delta and one of the first performers to record blues material. Only 16 titles put down, but the 78s are quite valuable and highly prized by collectors. We finished up with Willie Blind Joe Reynolds, Outside Woman Blues. Actually from Louisiana, but a true outlaw figure in every sense of the word, as he performed under various aliases to stay one step ahead of the law. His career on the run is fascinating, but we just don't have time to go into it here. But you're going to ask, why is he here on our show on Essential Blues, Delta Blues? Well, the man was largely forgotten until 2001 when Revenant Records released Screamin' and Hollerin' the Blues, a comp devoted to the music of Charlie Patton, which contained a cut of Reynolds' Cold Woman Blues, with a reference to Reynolds as a member of Patton's quote-unquote circle, which is interesting as Reynolds never met Patton, but the styles of the two are so similar that it had the comp, and a lot of the scholars concluding that there must have been some kind of personal connection.
Interesting.
So whether or not there was, we decided to include it here. All right, enough said. Let's move into set 5 with Arthur Petty's Good Boy Blues.
When you's a good fellow, the Lord will leave you alone. When you's a good fellow, the Lord will leave you alone. When you's a bad fellow, the jail will be your home. Can he ain't no good boy, keep you with a flowery mind.
And he ain't no good boy. Keep you with a flowery mind. It has doors open, then you got a rambling mind. You said and you were right. You looking through your mind. You said and you were right. You looking through your mind. You don't want no more can he when the Lord give you your time. Wake up every morning when everything looks blue. Wake up every morning when everything looks blue. 'Cause see the one you love, the blues will soon leave you. Walking all night long, walking from place to place. Walking all night long, walking from place to place. I was wandering and walking, just see my baby's face.
I promise not to holler now, mama, hi. Leading till my back turned to the wall, and I lead until my back turned to the wall. I laid it till now my back turned to the wall. And she brought me coffee and she brought me tea. And she brought me coffee, Lord, and she brought me tea. She brought everything now but that low down jailhouse key. I promise not to holler now, mama, now. Hi. And my mama told me, my papa told me too. And my mama told me, my papa shouldn't cry. You got too many women now, baby, for your side. I looked at my mama now, head and cried. I looked at my mama and I hung my head and cried. If my woman kill me now, Lord, I'm ready to die. Tell me, mama, why you say that? Why you say that? I did not tell me, mama, why you say last night? Tell me, mama, why you say last night? Are your hair all wrinkled and your clothes ain't been right? Right up this morning, could not keep from. I was just crying out. Got this morning and I could not keep from crying. Got up this morning and I could not keep from crying. Thinking about my ride that she done put me down. This sun going shining, my back door some. I've been seeing the sun going shining, my back door someday. Say the sun going shining, my back door someday. I know my woman gonna come my way someday. Yeah, boy. Hey, boy, how you percolate now? Boy, I ain't percolate. Evaporate. Play until I get sloppy. Till I get a sloppy draw. When I get sober, I sure won't drink no more. Listen here, woman, what my dear mother, I've been listening to hear what my dear mother said. Listen what my dear mother said. These women and witches done get my child astray. Easy mama called Trouble Barry, up and down the easy mama called Trouble Barry down. Easy mama, my Trouble Barry down.
Raise a baby, get your big leg off of mine. Raise a baby, get your big leg off of mine. It's so heavy, make a good man change his mind. I ask you, baby, come and hold my head. I ask you, baby, come and hold my head. Send me word that you'd rather see me dead. I'm going, crying won't make me stay. I'm going, crying won't make me stay. Oh, you cry, for you drive me away. Some crave high yellow, I like black and brown. Some crave high yellow, I like black and brown. Black won't put you, brown won't lay you down. It was late at midnight, moon shine bright like day. It was late at midnight, moon shine bright like day. I seen your Pharaoh going up to ride away.
So cold and shiny, but can't hardly sing. So cold and shiny, but can't hardly sing. It make me mad till you broke my diamond ring. Hey, mama, won't be bad no more. Take me, mama, won't be bad no more. You can get my love, never let that old black snake go. Black snake crawling, crawling in my room. Black snake crawling, crawling in my room. Somehow brown woman better come and get your black snake food. Hey, mama, what have I said and done? Hey, mama, what have I said and done? Some joke young lovers and the show gonna be my wrong. Hey, cries my own father's bed to love, to love, to love, to love you. Cry, your daddy do love you. She's a high-stepping mom and I don't care what you do. I was a little boy on my way to school. Was a little boy ooh, on my way to school. And a high brown woman and she broke my manners rule. Mama said reckless, said it's I'm young and wise. Mama said reckless, ooh, said it's I'm young and wise. He's so reckless, he's my baby child.
All right, we raise the curtain on set 5 with Arthur Pettit's Good Boy Blues. Country blues singer, guitarist, who recorded for Victor in Memphis, Tennessee in 1928, for Brunswick in Chicago in 1930, and for Banner under the pseudonym Bill Williams, also in 1930. Only six sides cut, but all are choice. Rube Lacey, Mississippi jailhouse grown. Worked out of the Jackson area in the Mississippi Delta, where he was one of the state's most popular blues singers. His bottleneck style inspired that of the legendary Son House. In 1927, he recorded 4 songs for Columbia Records in Memphis, Tennessee, though none were released and the masters do not survive. In 1928, Lacey recorded 2 songs. This one, Mississippi Jailhouse Grown, and Ham Hound Crave for Paramount Records, which constitute his recorded legacy. He gave it all up 4 years later to become a minister.
Wow.
Yep. William Harris, I'm Leaving Town. A virtual cipher is William Harris, but scholars opine that the rhythmic intricacy of the guitar work in evidence on the 9 songs which comprise his recorded legacy. Historians have placed him as a product of the Mississippi Delta. What little we do have on Harris, though, suggests an Alabama background.
Now that to me, and what do I know, but that to me is rock and roll right there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then a giant figure. We can't begin to talk about his influence. Mississippi John Hurt, who often said, I do not play no rock and roll. Big Leg Blues, a country blues singer rediscovered by a musicologist in 1963 who urged Hurt to move to D.C., that's Washington, D.C., to record and perform before a larger audience. The rest is history, as Hurt went on to become incredibly popular, and that is an understatement, helping to further the American folk music revival, which in turn led to the rediscovery of many other bluesmen of Hurt's era. The man's influence was vast, according to musicologist Bruce Eder. Such influence spans several music genres, including blues, spirituals, country, bluegrass, folk, and contemporary rock and roll. And the dean of rock and roll critics himself, Robert Christgau, boldly states that the school of John Fahey, and that's Kotke and so many others like them, Smith, right, proceeded from his finger picking.
That's wonderful.
It's subtle wonderful. And just sublime. Yes. We don't have enough Mississippi John Hurt.
We need to get more.
We need to correct that. Yeah,
Daddy.
His albums on Vanguard were very cheap in the 70s. You could get them for next to nothing, and now they're collector's items. But we'll persevere and find them and make them part of our collection. We finish with the Mississippi Moaner. It's Cold in China Blues. A country blues singer, a.k.a. Isaiah Nettles, and a guitarist, finds the man living in Carlisle, Mississippi in 1936. But that's all we have, folks. What we do know is that 2 of his 4 recordings for Vocalion in Jackson, Mississippi on October 20th, 1935 were released under the pseudonym the Mississippi Moaner. The other 2 were unissued. This cut is a version of Blind Lemon Jefferson's Long Lonesome Blues, and it's fab. All right, let's move into the final set 6, and we're going to open with Freddie Sproul and Milk Cow Blues.
By the way, yes, old Freddie, boy, you know something? I sure been want to see you a long time. You know why? Why, boy? I want to hear you play them old blues like you used to play down home, you know. And when I was way down to Luke this morning, boy, I heard your guitar just a ringing, and I know that was you, because nobody else can play them blues like you played it. Now listen, I want to hear some more of them. Play them for me, Freddie, please. Yeah, boy, I really can play them for you. Listen to my story now, please listen to my song. Can't you imagine how I feel now? How much in my real milk cow gone? She's a full-blood Jezebel. Tell you boys the way I know. Yeah, she's a full-blood Jezebel. Tell you boys the way I know. People just screaming for my milk cow. Don't care where my Jezebel goes. I've been on 35th. Listen, boys, I've been on 39. I've been on 35th. Listen, boys, I've been on 39. I rammed the whole south side down trying to find this real milk cow of mine. She's a full-blood Jezebel. Tell you boys the way I know. She's a full-blood Jezebel. Tell you boys the way I know. People just screaming for my milk cow. Don't care where my milk cow goes. Then my bed seems lonesome. My pillow now is sure won't do. Then my bed is lonesome. My pillow baby sure won't do. I wake up hours at midnight. I really have those milk cow blues. baby, listen. Can't you look in my face now, Brian, and tell them got those milk cows. Listen high, sugar, listen high. Listen high, sugar, listen high. Can't you imagine how I feel now? Show my real milk cow, bye-bye. I got something to tell you. I'ma keep it on to yourself. Don't you tell your mama. Don't you tell nobody else. I'ma write your letter. I'm on the lady, yeah. I'm gonna write me a letter. I'm on the lady, no, yeah. That I know you are catchy, baby, in this one somewhere. That I know you catchy, mama in the world somewhere. And I'm gonna write me a letter. I'm gonna be lady in the sky. I might know you're kitchen when the wind goes on its by.
Mama, I don't know what to do. I just hope, baby, girl, I don't know what to do. I know sugar, it's on no kind of you. At the last word she said, and I just can't remember, baby, last word you said.
I got a letter this morning, I do. You rang it red. You said, honey, gal, your love is dead. I got a letter this morning. How do you ring it red? You just say, hurry, hurry. I call the gal, your love is dead. Oh, I grabbed up my suitcase, took out down the road. When I got there, she's laying on the cooling board. I grabbed up my suitcase, I said, I took out down the road. I said, but when I got there, she's laying on a cooling board. Well, I walked her right close, looked down in her face. The good old gal gonna be the judgment day. I walked up right close, I said, I looked down in her face. I said, the good old girl gonna lay in the judgment day. Look back at the 10,000 people standing around the burying ground. I didn't know I loved her till I let her down. Looked like 10,000 was standing around the burying ground. You know I didn't know that I loved her until I began to let her down. Well, the fool of mom, I slowly walked away. I say, farewell, honey, I'll see you judgment day. Yeah, oh yes, I walked away. I said, farewell, farewell, I'll see you judgment day. You know I didn't feel so bad till the good old sun went down. I didn't have a soul to throw my arms around. I didn't feel so bad until the good old sun went down. You know it's so hard to love someone don't love you. Ain't satisfaction, don't care what you do. Yeah, it's so hard to love someone don't love you. You know, look like it ain't satisfaction, don't care what you do. Well, I got up this morning to break a day, just hugging the pillows she used to lay. I said, soon this morning, yes, it's a break of day. You know I'd hug the pillow, oh, how my good gal used to lay. I got up this morning feeling round for my shoe. You know I must have the walking blues. Soon this morning, I'm feeling out from my shoes. and blues. Oh, hush! Thought I heard her call my name. It wasn't so loud, so nice and plain. Yeah.
I went to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. I went to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Asked the Lord above my mercy, say, poor Bob, if you please. Stand at the crossroads, I tried to flag a ride. Stand at the crossroads, I tried to flag a ride. Ain't nobody seem to know me. Everybody passed me by. The song's going down, boy. Song's gonna catch me young. Boy, song's gonna catch me young. I haven't got no loving, sweet woman, that's love that feel my care. You can run, tell my friend boy Willie Brown. You can run, tell my friend boy Willie Brown. Now that I'm standing at the crossroad, baby, I believe I'm sinking down.
All right, we raised the curtain on the final set with Freddie Sproul with Milk Cow Blues. Delta Blues guitarist and singer, a.k.a. Papa Freddie or Mr. Freddie. Papa gets on the hit list for being most probably the first Delta bluesman to be recorded. The first.
Oh.
Yeah. With Milk Cow Blues here from 1926. Although Mamie Smith, 1920, Ed Andrews, 1923, and Vine Levin Jefferson, 1925, predated him in recording the first blues records, although they didn't get the credit. Ain't much on his life, and the little that there is can sometimes be contradictory. His mommy made him stop playing the devil's music sometime in the mid-40s, and he became a Baptist preacher.
Oh.
I guess, the Lord's work is their gain and our loss. Memphis Minnie and Kansas Joe fall with I'm Talking About You. Lizzie Douglas, June 3rd, 1897 to August 6, 1973, better known as Memphis Minnie, was a blues guitarist, vocalist, and songwriter whose recording career lasted for over 3 decades.
Wow.
She recorded around 200 songs, some of the best known being When the Levee Breaks, that's Led Zeppelin, Me and My Chauffeur Blues, Bumblebee, and Nothing and Rambling. A giant in the field and the most popular female country singer of all time. An innovator in both country and electric blues, and a guitarist who could more than hold her own with any man. Big Bill Brunzi said that she could pick a guitar and sing as good as any man I've ever heard. American Delta blues singer, musician, and songwriter Kansas Joe was Minnie's second husband, and quite a talented fellow, his own bad self. Word on the street is that he broke with Minnie because of professional jealousy over Minnie's talents. But he went on to acquit himself quite well with his Harlem Ham-Fats and his Big Joe rhythms. Today he's remembered for Peggy Lee's first big hit, Why Don't You Do Right, and Led Zeppelin ripping off his When the Levee Breaks.
Wow.
Garfield Akers, Cotton Field Blues. American blues singer and guitarist, sometimes performed under the pseudonym Garfield Partee. Information about him is uncertain, and knowledge of his life is based almost entirely on reports of a few contemporaries. Only 4 recordings, but they are terribly important, as we are informed that the fast pace and stomping clearly foreshadowed rhythm and blues as well as rock and roll. This 2-part blues song is, for many scholars, wherein rock and roll was birthed. And Son House followed with Death Letter Blues. This song cemented House as a major figure in the blues, influencing generations of musicians, including Robert Johnson and later rock artists. The 65 recording on the album Father of Folk Blues was inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame. It serves as a defining recording of Son House's later career after he was rediscovered during the 60s Blue Revival, as it captures the raw, cathartic essence of Son and the human sorrow and turns it into high art. We finish with Robert Johnson. How could we not?
I was going to say, the only way to finish. Yeah.
Crossroad Blues, right?
Right.
The Crossroad. Mm-hmm. Vital because it established the haunting crossroads myth, suggesting a pact with the devil for musical mastery, while showcasing groundbreaking, complex slide guitar techniques that influenced generations of rock artists, including Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. The recording featured a full-on blues orchestra sound, combining slide guitar with intricate rhythm, defining the Delta blues style and influencing future rock legends. All right, that will do it for this edition of Beatsville.
Fabulous show. I love this early stuff, has so much heart in it. It's just, it makes you want to weep when you listen to it.
And if you want to know where to go from here, we suggest you pick up Robert Palmer's blues book. What the heck is it called? I talked about it in the first. I think it's just called Deep Blues. Anyway, it's Robert Palmer, Deep Blues, and he has an extensive discography. He takes you from the beginnings in the Delta up into Chicago and environs, and he's a fine writer. So you, in addition to discography, you get a very fine, very succinct but powerful history of the Delta blues and its expansion for that. And we ask you not to forget to listen to us on Sundays on Radio Beaujolais International, radiobi.fr, coming to you 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays. And also, Radio Core, Mixcloud gets our weekly shows as well. That's mixcloud.com/Radio Core. Beatsville. Beatsville has all our archive shows, and that's.
And how many do we have now?
233, I believe, with this one. So yeah.
And we have all genres, so whatever you fancy, and we love you if you fancy them all. So that's great.
That'd be great. And then our blog, something new for you every day in the world of art, music, and literature, and pulp fiction, and the like. So check that out, Beatsville.net. So until next time. You've been in Beatsville. Thank you for stopping by. And again, until next time, this is Mad Daddy and
Diabla
bidding you good evening.